Hey guys, welcome to Vet Ranch. I'm Dr. Carrie and this is Sid. Sid was picked up by Good Samaritan, and I guess he was running around I-20 in Dallas, so we think he was just dumped. And the Good Samaritan took him to an awesome clinic in Forney, which is about 45 minutes from me, and they took a look at him, and she couldn't care for him, and so they reached out to us here at Vet Ranch and actually brought him to us. So we are just examining Sid for the first time. As you can see, he's got really severe dental issues. He's got a lot of what looks like erosion of probably the bone in his mandible and maxilla. He's a very sweet dog, but I cannot touch his mouth to even try to look at it. And you can imagine how much that hurts. So what we're gonna do this morning, we're going to do a full exam and make sure he's safe for anesthesia, and then we're going to run some blood work, do his pre-op labs, make sure that looks okay, and then we're going to go ahead and just put him under anesthesia, get him started on some IV antibiotics, and then just take a look in that mouth. And then we're probably going to need to x-ray as well and see exactly how much bone erosion is there. We have Sid under anesthesia now, and we are going to show you kind of what we're finding. So his gums and lips are like completely eroded away. I don't know if that's from infection or what. Top and bottom, these teeth are pretty bad. And this is the concerning thing. So this tooth in the back, that's just, I don't even know, it's not even really connected to anything. See, bye. There's this huge hole, this is called a fistula. So this hole goes from in the mouth somewhere behind the eyeball. So we gotta be careful with that. We're gonna flush this out really well. Then we're gonna pack this with kind of some bone graft material in there and see if it's possible to make a flap to kind of cover that area. But there's just no skin or tissue there. So we may have to start on antibiotics, then come back in a couple weeks and do a second round of procedure once we've got this all cleared up. Right now it's more about just assessing the situation and getting this infection under control. It's crazy, it's crazy. This canine is gonna have to go. What I just don't understand is there's no lip anymore. His lip is just gone. So this tooth is gonna have to go, and I'm sure it's a fistula as well. So a continuation between the mouth and the nasal cavity. We call that an oral nasal fistula. And then down here, obviously these teeth are gone. They're just barely hanging on, and then the gums are also, and the lip is also just completely eroded here too. I've removed the teeth on this side that we need to, and I packed a bunch of kind of a bone graft material in there and put a couple of sutures. They're not, I don't expect them to stay, but I want them to just kind of keep that held in there for a little bit. And so we're gonna flip them over and do the same thing to the other side. What did you eat? Huh? You have a little something on your face, just a little bit. Is it good? Poor baby. Our little Sid is going to his foster home. It's been 4 days since surgery, and so he's gonna go live it up there. We try to keep him clean, but when he eats, it's just crazy. It's like a Tasmanian devil throwing food everywhere. But he seems to be a lot more comfortable now, so the swelling has kind of gone down in his face, and he's happy, and he's wagging his tail. He's just so cute. How could you give up on this guy, right? How could you give up on this guy, huh? How could you? He's so sweet. He's such a good dog. So we're going to see him back in a couple weeks and evaluate him. And then hopefully all that, what do you see? Hopefully all that infection is gone. We are rechecking Sid. It's been 2 weeks since his surgery, and he's doing awesome. Eating great. We found a little better way to feed him, kind of some soft and dry food so he doesn't make such a huge mess. He seems a lot more comfortable now. He's playful, and is just getting back to being a happy little dog. And all the sides of his lips, they're not raw anymore, and they're starting to kind of, I guess, granulate in. And this side, which is the worst side, is doing a lot better. It's kind of scarred down. We're probably going to need to sedate him one more time and kind of explore in that pocket that was going from the mouth to the nasal cavity. But so far so good. He's a happy little guy and very lovable, loves people, loves to sit in their lap. So we are so happy that we took a chance on him. I am so sad to say goodbye to little Sid. We love him so much, and look how amazing he's doing. He's never gonna look totally normal, but to us he's beautiful, and he is such a sweet dog. He loves everybody. He doesn't ask for anything except a warm lap to sit on and someone to be nice to him. And so we're so glad that our friends at the Animal Medical Center in Forney reached out to us, and we were able to give him quality of life. They've been amazing. One thing through this whole process that always warms my heart is how much we all work together. You know, whether it's veterinarians at different practices, we work with rescues, we have people that are just volunteers that transport these dogs at the drop of a hat. So it's absolutely amazing, just the community of animal lovers that we're a part of, and I truly love it and I adore it. So we just want to say thank you to all those people that made this possible, that reached out to us. Right, Sid? Also, Sid has a home, so back off. He has an owner that's driving up to get him, and she's aware of his special needs and has no problem wiping the food off of his face and feeding him in the special Sid way that we have to feed him. So we are so happy. This could not have turned out better. So thank you guys so much for all your support, and we will see you next time.
Sometimes when you're feeling young and you're feeling tough and you're all caught up, but you don't walk right and you don't talk right, and there ain't nothing wrong with feeling strong. But I know what you're going through. I know, 'cause I've been there too. I don't walk right and I don't talk right, and there ain't nothing wrong with feeling strong. But I wanna be there for you, honey, working my job and making money. But I wanna be cool for you, baby. And I'm just a fool for you, girl.